Afenifere replies President Bola Tinubu, says Nigeria sitting on gunpowder keg. Your policies are anti-people. Oh. Nigerians, you see, this issue is not just like it's only the Northerners are speaking. It's only the South speaking, not the Southeasterners. These are people from the Southwest as well. So this will make you to understand that the policies of President Bola Tinubu is actually affecting everybody. And that is the reason why people who knew Tinubu very well during 2023 presidential election, they spoke out about this man. But majority of people, oh, na my brother, we are of the same what is it called, religion and all that, this and that. People do not really, majority of people were not actually saying things the way people were saying it. But today, every one of us are going to the same market. We go to the same filling station. If they read, not be say, now just talk. This government has made Nigerians professional beggars, international beggars. You understand? What do you expect when you earn 200,000 or 150,000 naira as your salary? A family man with 4 children, but let's just say six in the family. Some people, at least normal Nigeria, African, 6 in the family. I don't want to include extended family. Let's just say 6 in the family. What will 200,000 naira do for the feeding? We are not even talking about health care. We are not even talking about transportation. We are not even talking about school fees. We are not even talking about house rent. We're just talking about feeding. So it is really very difficult for Nigerians. But the most painful thing here is that when people are saying about these things, the government will still come and tell you to shut up. What are you saying? We are doing better. The government has even pushed Nigeria into the greatest level. I don't know. For how long are we going to stop using everything as politics and see the reality? Here, Yoruba socio-political organization Afenifere has strongly reacted to President Bola Tinubu's recent statement that Nigeria would have faced bankruptcy if not for the economic reforms implemented by his administration. Tinubu, while receiving a delegation of the former National Assembly colleagues from the aborted Third Republic, where he served as a senator representing Lagos West, had defended his government's economic decisions. For 50 years, Nigeria was spending money of generations yet unborn and serving the west coast of our sojourn with fuel. It was getting difficult to plan for our children's future, the president stated. He added that we face serious headwinds when I took over. The challenge times, Nigeria would have been bankrupt if we had not taken the actions that we took, and we had to prevent the economic collapse, really. However, in a swift response, Afenifere, through his publicity secretary, Prince Justice Falaye, dismissed the president's assumption, insisting that the economic crisis was self-inflicted due to missteps by the administration. The group criticized the removal of fuel subsidies before the operationalization of the Dangote refinery, a move they argued contradicted Tinubu's campaign promises. The faction of Afenifere lawyer to HROH, Oba Oladipo Olatan, who took over leadership after the passing of Ayo Adebayo, has constantly opposed the fuel subsidy removal and the floating of the naira. According to the group, these policies have exacerbated inflation and economic hardship in the country. Afenifere cautioned that the worsening economic situation was not a political issue but a matter of national survival. The political class must realize that we are sitting on a gunpowder keg that will explode when the poor cannot take it any longer. A stretch in time serves nigh, the group warned. Falaye further criticized the timing of Tinubu's policies, arguing that floating the naira while the country was still importing fuel, consisting a significant portion of Nigerians' import bill, was a grave mistake. These two ill-timed policies have cost millions their lives and livelihoods. So inflation rates and not food prices, the increasing is medicine after death caused by criminal negligence of the government, is stated. Afenifere linked the nation's prolonged economic decline to past subsidy removers, arguing that they have progressively driven Nigerians into poverty, with the worst effects now being felt under Tinubu's government. The problem has been anti-people economic policies. We are nowhere near El Dorado than we were in 1978 when education subsidies were removed, and he has placed our education on student loans, Falaye noted. He also argued that fuel prices and other import costs could decrease if funds saved from subsidy removal were injected into the foreign exchange market, as was done in January with an $8 billion intervention. However, he lamented that the hasty removal of subsidies may have permanently damaged the economy. Afenifere criticized the government's lack of concentrate plan to improve Nigerians' living standards, stating that the administration remains ideologically clueless on how to stimulate our consumer near producer markets to create wealth. As an example, the group highlighted the severe housing crisis in Nigeria. Houses are the root of the consumer market, the ultimate good for the consumer. Unfortunately, Nigeria has 20 million homeless people, the most in the world, yet only 20,000 houses were budgeted for in the 2025 budget. At this rate, it will take 1,000 years to resolve our homelessness problem, assuming there is no increase in population. Afenifere called on the government to take urgent action, recommending a more aggressive approach similar to China and India, suggesting a target of at least 10,000 homes daily to address the crisis effectively. As economic challenges continue to mount, the group's warnings reflect growing discontent with the government's handling of key economic policies, signaling a potential flashpoint in the nation's political and economic discourse. So guys, what's your take on this? Please, let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comments below the comment section, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please share this video, let it go viral. Thank you, and bye for now.